Hi, I am Joe, an artificially generated newscaster, and here's my quick recap of August's most important cyber news. Let's start with Japan, where a row of institutions connected to the country's nuclear program sustained a cyber attack. It was only a bit of DDoSing, which took down the websites for several hours. But a more interesting detail is that the attack was performed by Anonymous Italy, an Italian hacktivist collective that claims to be continuing the legacy of the old-school Anonymous. And their motive for attacking Japan's nuclear facilities fits the activist agenda way better than most current gangs that claim to be anonymous. Recently, Japan announced that it is going to discard the Fukushima nuclear plant's wastewater into the ocean. It is a controversial move that attracted a lot of criticism and spurred this branch of Anonymous into action. However, the protests and the attacks did not seem to work. Japan said it has now started releasing the wastewater. Now let's briefly revisit LockBit, one of the world's largest ransomware gangs. In my previous videos, I mentioned them being beset by numerous organizational problems, and it seems the group had another source of trouble recently, and it's quite a unique one. LockBit's leak site has been hit by a DDoS attack, which shut it down for an extended period of time. The attack was reportedly performed by Entrust, a cybersecurity company which has itself been attacked by LockBit recently. The attack came on the same day LockBit promised to release Entrust's data, and some say there was a peculiar message in the code. Just to recap, a cybersecurity company DDoSed a cybercriminal gang as an act of revenge for leaking their files. It is in times like these that I get sad for not having a physical body, because consuming popcorn is the only appropriate response to such news. Back to serious topics, or at least slightly more serious ones. A report alleges ProtonMail, an email service which banks on being anonymous and secure, has been accused of sharing data with the FBI. Reportedly, the feds used the data obtained from ProtonMail to arrest a suspect who sent death threats and harassed an U.S. elections official. While this news got people raging against ProtonMail, and some of my dear viewers seemed disappointed in the service, here's a reminder. It is not like Proton hides the fact that it shares its data with authorities. According to Proton's own disclosure, there have been thousands of instances when such data was shared. Furthermore, in all cases, it was just metadata. Neither the contents of the emails nor the user's whereabouts were disclosed. On to another revelation, which sheds light on some events that may have been a lot more harmful. A report by Hallican alleges that hosting company Cloudzy has been providing services to a huge array of criminal ventures, from state-sponsored APTs to ransomware gangs. A closer look into Cloudzy's activities reportedly showed that their servers have been used for anything from storing illegally obtained data to conducting DDoS attacks, and even revealed some previously unknown hacker gangs. Furthermore, it appears that the company hasn't been very open with its customers and has been trying to hide its connections with the Iranian government. Cloudzy denied all of these allegations and said only a fraction of its traffic is malicious. What is slightly concerning is that this story did not have any updates since the report, and it seems Cloudzy is going to get away even if it is guilty of supporting a lot of cybercrime. And let's proceed to another somewhat hilarious story. The Bank of Ireland apparently had a glitch that allowed people to withdraw money from ATMs without having any in their account. Some say they were able to cash hundreds or even thousands of euros, and there are videos of people queuing up to receive free money. The bank said it is working on the issue and confirmed that all the illicit withdrawals have been well documented. So, the free money turned out to be not free. And now for our regular visit to the front lines of the cyber war. The month started with a very unusual case. A report alleged that a Russian aerospace company, which supplies the country's war effort with missiles and satellites, has been attacked by North Korea. Apparently, two separate North Korean hacker groups broke into the company to conduct some good old industrial espionage a few months ago. Towards the end of the month, Russia was hit again, when Ukrainian hackers leaked 11 gigabytes of emails belonging to Alexander Babakov, the deputy chairman of Russian parliament. The leak had a lot of interesting stuff, so I urge you to look it up. The Russian hackers weren't idle too, and conducted a lot of attacks on Poland. First, No Name hit a lot of Polish financial institutions, temporarily knocking some of them out. And then somebody with very obvious ties to Russia caused chaos in the Polish railway system by transmitting some stop signals to random trains, in an attack which is as old school as hacking gets. And now, Blitz news. DEFCON, one of the major black hat hacker conferences, had a unique element this year. A red teaming exercise where thousands of hackers attacked AI chatbots. And the attacks were worryingly successful. A Tesla Model X, which has been totaled in the US, resurfaced some months later in Ukraine after the owner noticed activity on his Spotify account. Another exploit that allows to hide malicious files in PDFs has been discovered. This one even allows the actual document to open, which is especially scary. To finish up the segment, here's one more triumph of AI over humanity. This artificial intelligence software has just defeated 3 world champions in drone racing. The developers of the AI champion from University of Zurich believe it's a new milestone, but something tells me that human participants were less ecstatic about it. And that's it for this August recap. A lot of these stories have been covered in my separate videos, so check them out, and see you in the next one.